Hello, and welcome to a Saturday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Saturday, December 16th, 2023 crosswords, and go for that 1,387-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Saturday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Mix, maybe? Gin up, Genoa. Buenos Aires. These are pelts. Changes DNA, huh? What the answer to this clue is not one word. This is add, tilapia, deletes, turn on a walk, go potty, mutated. Alright. Golden Doodle is just a dog. I said mix, but dog is maybe more obvious. Didn't see mutated, that was embarrassing. We've got a dog on a walk going potty. Shout out to Momo. Anyway, now for the main event. That's the Saturday Daily Grid, which is by Garrett Chalfin today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here. Click on the link in the description below. The Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Saturday's the tough, themeless, hardest day of the week. My brain doesn't seem to be working that great, so could be bad. Anyway, let's see what Garrett Chalfin has in store for us. Let's get into it. Place with dressing options. Trash hauler. This is salad bar and semi. One's making a racket. Embezzlers. Motion pictures. Young woman quaintly. Okay? Musical effect that comes from the Italian for to play on a harp. Interesting. Bookish. Did it start already? Am I late? Timepiece. Audacious self-assurance. Isn't 100% ales. Tiny messengers RNA. Okay. So this is not embezzling. I think it's not long enough anyway. Name found forward and backward in Miranda writes. Forward and backwards. Ari or Ira could be either. Factory seconds for short. Irregs, I guess. Sentence with a lot of commas, perhaps. A run-on. They're impulsive. Maybe it's axons. Yeah, that's crux. Like the crux of the matter. Courteous behavior. Formally. Film unlikely to have a costume designer. A porno. Interesting. Pretend to be. Pose as. Events offering a whole lot to choose from. Okay. Motion pictures, right? You can't be serious. Oh, come on. New LinkedIn members, perhaps? Grads, perhaps? Clear evidence. Some kind of signs. Tiny type size. Bottom. Okay. One-sided and noted family feud. Capulets. Comedy. Okay, first band to surpass 1 billion streams on Spotify. What to call a king? Sire, maybe. I don't know this band. Blank sauce. This is ass, I guess. And soy. Bookish, literary. This would be agate. Timepiece, huh? Oh. Maybe Time the magazine. Alternative to cooking oil. Maybe it's Pam. If I could have the honor. Fragrant brew used in traditional medicine. Geographical abbreviation. It's mountain. Moved. Singer Bobby with a brave sounding last name. Darren. Like he's daring. 5 stars say. Church gifts. Maybe it's tithes. World Wildlife Fund and others are NGOs. Custom car built with old parts and a shabby aesthetic. Something. Classic video game character portrayed by John Leguizamo in '93. I think it's Luigi. Buenos Aires, okay. Mini time. Cut used for a London broil. Traditionally. Flank? I kid. Is it a hot rod or is it some other? Crushes that have lost their sparkle. Flat sodas. Companies. One subject of a religious ban from the 1521 Edict of Worms. Luther? No. Lutheran. Okay, just Lutheran. Its moves include Inculfa and Sombrero steps. It might be salsa dance, I'm not sure. Thickets, copses. Maybe this is top rated. Hades vis-a-vis Persephone. Isn't it Suitor? Not sure. Events with matadores. Corridas. Coldplay. You know, I actually do like Coldplay. Captor. Okay. Riptides and Rat Rod. There we go. All or of one or single biology. One celled or single celled, I think. Is there car sales? Portmanteau for poly relationships are thruples, I think. Sure signs. And situations involving multiple romantic partners. Group dates. Motion pictures. Maybe this is wrong. This is probably scow, huh? We lass. One's making a racket. Crime ring. This is brass. Optical art, arpeggio, and decade. Okay. Just the southeast here. Savory pies. Pasties. Figure out is suss out. That's super. Winter accessory. Earmuffs? No. Cruel one is or though. Be prepared. Complete. Cure. No. Ruling. No, this is fatwa, I think. Companies. Bleak. Opposite of peaceful. War torn. Real nice. Scout. Like this is a Boy Scout thing, right? Move just went. If I could have the honor. Permit me. Okay. This is NST, I guess. Scout motto. That's what that was. Earwarmer. Dismal. And sort out, not suss out. Alright. Made it through in sub 7. You know, I like the shape of this grid. This basically really long stack going all the way from the bottom left to the top right, uninterrupted. Makes us super duper connected. And then these two corners sort of spiral in and are sort of their own puzzles. But this is kind of nice. I like it. Basically lots of like medium long stuff. Nothing super long, I guess. The long stuff here is group dates, which I believe is 10. That's the longest thing in this grid. Oh, is this grid extra wide? I think it is. It's actually 16 by 15. I didn't notice that it the aspect ratio. Is it not? Oh, maybe I'm miscounting. What's happening? I thought there's 11 across the top plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems right. And then there's definitely 15 tall. So this is extra wide. You know, which is why there's not a center column. These two columns are symmetric to each other. But there is a center row. Yeah. Okay, so that makes it even faster, actually. Or, you know what I'm saying? This is a time on a larger puzzle, so per square, it's actually a bit faster. Let's look through this thing, see what we can learn. Nice puzzle. Nice puzzle. Yeah. Both, you know, Ira appears forward and backward, but so does Ari. But that's... I don't really like those kinds of clues personally, but... Yeah, crime ring. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to sneeze here. Still trying to get over this the sickness. Feeling better. Feeling better. Yeah, okay. This is so agate is the mineral, the stone. How do you pronounce the... Is it not going to give me this typographical definition? Is this pronounced different? Agate or ruby? The fact it's called ruby, maybe it is actually named after the stone. It's still agate. It's the same pronunciation. Alright, well that's like a trivia kind of thing. By trivia kind of thing, I of course just mean it's trivia. Yeah, you know, of course a crush is an orange soda. I guess this is supposed to be a misdirect on, like, you know, if you have a crush on somebody, but then they lose their sparkle for you. It doesn't seem like really a misdirect. The wordplay is a bit too tortured, I think. We had Iris in the mini also. Didn't know this etymology for arpeggio. I guess harp and arp are related. Thought this might be about the magazine, but actually it's a misdirect to make you think it's about the magazine, I guess. I'm currently ailing a bit, but A-Regs is interesting. I really couldn't see past the word updates here. It's like glow updates? No, group dates. We have group dates next to thruples, which is interesting. I wonder if there was some effort to clue those with the same clue. Got some Spanish influence, some Hispanic influence between corridas and salsa dance there. And nice tea to me is a wordless word. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. This is a pretty wide-ranging puzzle. Pretty fun. And an interesting shape. So, nice Saturday. I think Saturdays should be like this. It's even a touch fast. So maybe more than a touch fast, given the extra large size. Fastest one this month. I solved it 10.2% faster than average. So far, 100% of users have solved it faster than their average Saturday time. I wonder if it's just me and one other person then. Not sure. Anyway, before we go, let's do some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph Plusword. Here's your spoiler alert for the Plusword. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Plusword is free to play. It's like a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Try to do it in, 30 seconds or whatever, but let's do it. Mohammed Salah. I knew that one. Licorice all sorts. Is that what that is? Not together apart. Blank arch file. Item in which to store papers. That I don't know. BBC documentary series. I don't know either. Useful. A Night at the Opera. One of the birds set to guard the Tower of London. Raven. Fashion is trend. Almost domestic animals is stray. Okay. That L is there, truly. Alright. So quite a lot of British stuff in this one. I do follow a little bit of Premier League football. Also, you know, Mohamed Salah is world famous, I guess. Playing for that Egypt national team. But Night at the Opera by Queen, I guess that's a British clue. Tower of London, that's a British clue. Licorice All Sorts, I think that's a British thing. I didn't know Lever Arch File. I didn't know this BBC documentary series. What's a Lever Arch File? What is a lever arch file? Type of large container used to hold paper. This is totally unfamiliar to me. The appearance is familiar. It's like two. But I would never have used this phrase in my life. If I saw such a thing, I think I'd call it a 2-ring binder. I guess maybe you might see these in like a library or something. Not sure. And then Arena, this BBC series. Wasn't familiar with that either. What's it about? More than 600 episodes, starting in 75. So I should have heard about it maybe. Explaining art, design, filmmaking, and theater. Oh wait, that's the magazine. Wow, so sort of wide-ranging documentary series. All right, well, quite a British Plusword, but still did it in 35 seconds. Can be proud of that. But let's move on to the code words now for our second and third British puzzles. Fortunately, not free to play. Hopefully, fun to watch though. Let's start with Codewords Tough, just for tradition's sake, and try to find these vowels. I think this is more likely an E, and this is an I or an O. That's my guess. In fact, I would stake a claim that this is the O, and we have zillion here. This has appeared before. Evident here, trident here, ordeal here. Okay, so we've got most of our vowels. Explain. Oh, good thing we got that X. Let's see, what's this? Has to be a U. So where's our consequential? Nice. Iconic there. Noisy. Turkey. Chipper. Subject matter across the top. Bays. That's a common one in these plus words. And then owing and griffin. Alright. That's 100 Codewords Tough completed. That one was pretty quick. Because we're given the Z and the V here. So we're given 2 vowels off the bat. And it's not so hard to see that this is more likely the E. It follows a Z, you know. Anyway, the breakthrough there was zillion, I guess. Let's see if the Codewords regular is tougher today. Let's see, this seems like it's going to be an A. No? Coming before GR like that? I want agate, but, ooh. Again, maybe. Something like agriculture. So this is an E. This looks like an E. Tutor, I guess. We have the U. Let's find the Q. This is genus. Unconquerable. Inconsequential and unconquerable. I think this is evade, right? Bezel. Ejector. Really getting them. the uncommon letters here first. This is theta. Fishing, I think. Kite surfing, that's what that is. Inexact. narwhal, taupe. All right, so technically that took a little longer than the code word stuff, but wasn't really any harder. So getting this A, I guess the breakthrough was just, again, leading into agriculture, leading into everything else. Nice. So some pretty easy code words today. Let's hope the trend continues with our last puzzle today, New York Times connections. Try to make 4 groups of 4. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Motto and seal. State motto, state seal, state flag. National, I guess, because we have anthem. You know, seems reasonable. I see a lot of things basically meaning someone bad, like a crook, a cheat. There's also grouch, crank, crab. Quack can be a crook or a cheat. Shark. So duck, crouch, stoop, and squat. That means to go down. Crook, quack, cheat, and shark. And grouch, grump, crank, and crab. I think that's what that is. Crouch, stoop, duck. So we've got a bunch of animals, but the animals are not actual animals here. What's this? Curmudgeon. Yeah, so each of these has an animal in it. The seal, the duck, the crab, and the shark. Nice. All right, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Sunday puzzles. See you then.